Okay, y'all, so my battery decided I was gonna die, so I had to hold off on recording until I got done. Don't push that, Elliot. So here is what we got, and then I just got done feeding Peanuts, so I'm gonna, it's currently 4:30. I will probably record the 6 o'clock one because I have to put my battery in a charger so I can charge, and I'm trying to talk really fast before it dies. So we'll continue at 6 and see what I get, and I still have to. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. How are you? Oh, boo boo. Hi. Hi. Boo. Oh, boo boo. Look at those cheeks. Oh my gosh. Look at those cheeks. Let's get this elephant out of the way. Cheeks, cheeks, cheeks. Ah. Cheeks, cheeks, cheeks. I know. You were precious. Ah. You little baby. You little belly. Again. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today, hey Emerson, you want to tell them what we're talking about today and what we're doing today? Today we're going to be looking at my crazy breast milk supply and how I got it to be where it's at now. So this is my third kiddo. If you're new here, I have two other boys. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. I did breastfeed and pump with all of my boys so far. With the first one, I pumped for 7 months, and he had breast milk for I don't even know how long. Like, I ended up throwing some out and donating some. With the second one, I did the same thing. I pumped for 7 months and I breastfed for a year until he got tired of it, and he was like, I'm done, mommy, which was devastating. But Emma was a little bit, you know, of a knucklehead. Now this is Emerson, and he is 2 months old, and we are currently breastfeeding and pumping. So my schedule with pumping, when I first got out of the hospital, before I even got out of the hospital, I got the pump. So that's one of the ways in which you can increase your supply, is start pumping. Some people start before the baby is born to stimulate uterine contraction and get that process started. But I started as soon as he was born. So like the day that I gave birth, I started within that time period. So within that 24 hours, we started pumping. And then after that, I didn't do it like every 2 hours or anything like that. I just tried to do it like twice a day while I was in the hospital. And we got a little bit out, so it's okay if you don't get anything out when you first start. However, just start, because breast milk is supply and demand. So if you want it, you have to demand it, and your body will supply it. Simple as that. It's like any other process. Supply, demand. Demand for it, your body will supply, or demand supply, whichever way. I'm sorry, Emma, can you go put it on charge? There's a charger right here. Come put it on here. And then we're going to do schoolwork in a little bit. So, yeah. So, I'm going to show you guys, like, my supply from last night. So, this is all that I got from last night. During the night, I tried to pump, like, at 9 o'clock p.m. before I go to bed. And then I wake up again at 1, because my boobs will wake me up. It will get full at 1, and then again at 4. But before, go downstairs to grandma's room and watch TV for a little bit. You have 30 more minutes before we start schoolwork. So you, at night, what I do is I pump at 9. So regardless of if I feed him or not, I still pump. I pump at 9 o'clock before I go to bed, and then again at 1 if I wake up. If I don't wake up, that's fine because I'll wake up at 3. And then when I do pump at 9, I tend to get this amount from each breast. So a lot of times it's actually fill up here on each breast. So I like to believe that will probably be like 10 ounces or a little bit more than 10 ounces from each breast. So, but if I don't wake up at 1 o'clock and I wake up at 3, then I will get 2 of these from each breast. So this one was what I pumped this morning at 8 o'clock. It's currently 8:30. So I got done pumping at 8. So this was my collection from 1 o'clock. And then this one was my collection from 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock was not as much as the 1 o'clock, but it was still. I am about to go pump for the second time today. I normally pump before this time. Like normally I try to pump by 11 instead of 12. It's currently 12:20. So, however, even though I'm only pumping for the second time this morning, I have fed Peanut twice already. I just got done feeding him, so I guess that kind of helps a little bit with my supply, but we'll see how much I get now. These are my bottles. Hopefully I can fill them back up. I just empty it out and I rinsed it out a little bit. So hopefully I would get as much. But like I said, for breakfast this morning, So for breakfast this morning, I had half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that Emma was eating. He didn't finish. I had 2 cups of coffee. I have had 2 this sized cup of water, and I had a little bit of yogurt with some, pumpkin granola bar in it. So that's what I've had so far. And I had a little bit of eggs because Emma was eating eggs too, and I tasted some. So that's been what I've had so far this morning. I'm not one of those people who say like, if you're trying to increase your supply, you should increase your food intake, because I feel like with me, when I'm pregnant, I gain a lot of weight to where after I have the baby, I don't necessarily have to increase my food supply. I feel like my body has a lot of fat to get rid of, so it kind of just gets the calories from there. But to each his own. If you feel like you need to eat more to produce more, go for it. I don't think that's my thing. I just feel like supply demand is more of it. And after I had Emerson, I was on an every 2 hours schedule. I probably did that schedule for like a month, and then afterwards I went to like every 3 hours. But when I pump, I try to pump for at least 30 minutes, so that way I get a lot out. And every time I pump, I try to empty out my breast, unless I'm rushing to go somewhere. Then I don't necessarily empty it out completely. And another thing too is towards the end of my pumping session, I tend to bend forward a little bit more, so that way gravity kind of just help cool the milk down. And then while I'm pumping, I also massage like the areas where I feel like there's still a lot of milk. I massage those areas, and I do like hot towels too, so it helps to melt the fat in the milk to allow it to come out a little smoother. So those are the things that I find to be very helpful. Okay, so this is how much I got out. This one is from the right one, and this one is from the left one. It's a little less because Emerson fed on the left side a little bit before I started pumping. But, yeah, pretty average. This is what normally I get out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to plan to pump again around 3. It is currently 1 o'clock. So, but I feel like around 3 o'clock I might just use my Willow pump and see how much I can get out with that. And then we'll see. Y'all, I'm supposed to be using my Willow pump to pump at 3 o'clock time slot. But I went to turn it on yesterday while pumping. I had some milk leak into the right pump. So here's the Willow pump. Both of them were charged the same number of times. So yesterday when I was pumping and the milk leaked into the right one, I did not charge it because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to let it dry and then see what happens. Elliot's home, so he's currently on his tablet. But yeah, Elliot, can you turn it down, please? Thank you. You're supposed to just leave it, let it dry out, and then you charge it again 24 hours later. So I forgot about that. Mommy's talking right now. I forgot about that, and that was when I said I was going to use it today. But right now, so this is the left one. Left one comes on just fine. This is the right one. Yes, Emmett. Can you give me a second, and then I can open that for you? The right one is not coming on. But the same thing that's happening to the right one happened to the left one. And after a while, it dried out and it worked again. So I'm hoping that I will get that lucky twice. Hopefully. Because I really like these. They will be great for when I go back to work, which is going to be next week. So hopefully I did not ruin it. But at least I still have my trusty my dear friend Medela. Works great. Willow needs to dry out again. So we're pumping now. It's currently 3:30. We'll do this until 4 o'clock and then hopefully we get enough milk. And then I gotta show you guys my supply because after we get done with that, the boys and I are gonna be going for therapy. We have therapy today from 5:30. So we're gonna be doing that. Okay, y'all, so my battery decided that it was gonna die, so I had to hold off on recording until I got done. Don't push that, Elliot. So here is what we got, and then I just got done feeding Peanuts, so I'm gonna, it's currently 4:30. I will probably record the 6 o'clock one because I have to put my battery in a charger so it can charge, and I'm trying to talk really fast before it dies. So we'll continue at 6 and see what I get, and I still have to. Hey y'all, so I totally just lost track of time and everything, and I forgot to pick up the camera again after the battery died and I had to charge it. But yeah, and then I also ran out of bags for the milk. So right now I'm just waiting for a few of the ladies that I donate to come and pick up some milk, and then they will bring me some bags. So I'm expecting one of them to show up today. So hopefully when she brings bags, I can store stuff. Why not? I might just end up storing some milk in cups. Okay, nobody that you need to worry about. So we have someone here to pick up all of this milk in here, and then we're gonna empty it out. So let's see what else is up here. Yeah, all of that. About to go. Guys, so I just got some new bags. Yay. Donated a ton of milk and we got the replacement bags. Basically what I do is I don't charge people for the milk. They just bring replacement bags. So the guy that just came to pick up for his kiddo, he brought like a box of Medela bags, which are one of my new favorites. Before I used to like the Target ones, but I don't like that one very much because I put a lot of milk in the bags and sometimes they tend to leak when you go to throw it out. But with the Medela bags, they are a lot thicker plastic, so they don't leak often compared to the other brands. So I'm expecting another mom to come and pick up some milk again today, and then another one tomorrow and Tuesday. I go back to work on Wednesday, so those mommies are coming to pick up for this week, and I think next week too. But yeah, let's go in the garage. Shelf, we have quite a bit of milk in the Aldi's bag. Back there is also milk, and then down there we have two of these things, one and one in the back on each side, filled with milk. And then over there we have milk. Meats and milk are not supposed to mix, so that is my husband doing, and I'm gonna bite his head off when he gets home because he knows better. We have space just for meat, and then have a little bit more down there. I think my goal is just basically going to be to get rid of all of these ones, because these milks are probably maybe like almost 2 months old, because Emerson is almost 3. The milk from his first month is in another freezer because those ones are really fatty, so I'm saving that for him. And then these ones have been since he was like 1 month old and so forth. So we'll see. Gotta get rid of these, and then I'm gonna start building up a new stash. But yeah, that's one of my collection. The other freezer is downstairs and my mom is currently sleeping, so I am not gonna go down there. But yeah, that's what we have in here. Y'all, I feel like this video is gonna be super long, and I don't like making long videos anymore because it takes me twice as long to edit them. So I'm gonna try to cut it down as much as possible, just show like the major stuff. But I don't know, it took me like 2 days or 3 days to record this video, so it is what it is. We'll make it work. Have a good day, y'all. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. If you have questions in regards to getting your supply up or pumping and like other things, let me know. I basically share the pump that I use, Medela and Willow sometimes, but that's about it. Yeah, have a blessed day.